Hello everyone, it's Corinne Maund from 13th Street Winery back at the cottage. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter and are staying safe and healthy at home. So we're going to have two new wines to taste with you today. I have a new Sauvignon Blanc and a brand new Witty Gamay. I see lots of you joining, this is fantastic. Hello. So just for anyone that's just joining, we have brand new wines to taste today. But before I go into the tasting part, I just want to update you on what is new and what's happening at 13th Street, of course. So we're still making lots of wine, well, our winemaker is, and grapes are still growing, getting ready for the season. Doug and John are working on new sculpture projects and new art shows for the future, so stay tuned for that. And I had a lovely drop off the other day on my porch of some barrel samples, so I wanted to share a little bit of that news and get you excited about what's happening and what's going to be new at 13th Street. So be prepared for a brand new Essence Red. I don't want to reveal the grape yet, but it will be out this September time. There's a brand new Meritage, some big reds, Cab Sauv Reserve, so some really great wines coming. And I had the pleasure of being nerdy and tasting them all. I had all my notes and everything, just like I would be at the wine bar. And that was a nice treat. A little bit of what I've been up to. I've had a lot of wine from my own cellar. So over Easter weekend, I opened up a 2012 Essence Syrah. Absolutely amazing. It still had that smoky meat, dusty cherries, black pepper, jammy notes. Just as I remember, it was absolutely fantastic. I also opened up a 2014 Gamay, and I tell you, age your Gamay, I always kick myself that I don't lay enough down, but it was absolutely spectacular. It still had that jammy note, all the pepper notes that you get from our Gamay. Our winemaker is always telling us to lay them down. Don't open them up yet. We're drinking them too young, and I do have to agree we should lay some down. So I'm going to try to lay more Gamay. I also have been drinking sparkling on Sundays because Sundays is, for me, it's still a celebration day. We used to always celebrate Sunday as a team. So what better way to pop some bubbly and just enjoy that for a Sunday afternoon. I have been cooking lots at home and still emptying our cupboards, and my chef at home, my partner, is cooking lots as well. Easter, we had a good feast and made lots of great small components, so I'll tell you about that in a little bit. I'd like to thank all of you for sending me emails and keeping connected and in touch and letting me know what you've been up to, what you're cooking, what you're drinking. So please post what you're drinking and eating at Tag 13th Street. We'd love to keep sharing and staying connected. It does mean a lot, and it's nice to speak with you or email you guys back. Also, May's coming up around the corner, and we normally do a really great burger celebration, burger party, so stay tuned. We're working on something more on the virtual side, a really fun tasting that will have all the wines and some burgers, and we can taste together. So stay tuned for what we're going to do in May. So I see that there's lots of people that have joined, so I think we'll start into the tasting part. I wrote down some notes of what I tasted last night because I was able to take a few bottles and of course quality check them to make sure that they were perfect and all the notes that I wanted to tell you about. So Sauv Blanc, it's about 1 o'clock time now, so I'm going to pour myself a glass. So cheers. I know some of you did order some Sauv Blanc today and have some, so that's great, and hopefully you can taste along with me. But in case of any of you that do not know, the first Friday every May is International Sauv Blanc Day. So stock up on your Sauv Blanc and get ready to celebrate Sauvignon Blanc together. So Sauv Blanc, it's 100% stainless steel, a little bit of lees contact, And it's a nice dry style. It's only 3 grams of sugar, so nice and tart and crisp. Really herbaceous, wet stone, a little bit of white grapefruit and some pink grapefruit there. Gonna have a little splash. I really taste a lot of the herbaceous note, the white grapefruit, a little bit of that wet stone, some melon and some pineapple on the finish. It's so refreshing, dry, crisp. You don't really need food with this, but again, I do have some suggestions of some really good ideas that you can have this at home. So I always think herbs and citrus when I think of Sauv Blanc and what I want to pair with it. Try making a cilantro pesto, something new and fresh. You can put that on some white fish or some chicken. It's really delicious. Lemon and herb and goat's cheese is really great together. So you can create that into a fresh pasta and make it into a pasta salad or a hot pasta. Asparagus season's coming soon, about 2 weeks away. So asparagus soups, asparagus salad. You can do asparagus pizza, have the goat cheese as a base. Goat cheese is that classic cheese that goes really well with Sauvignon Blanc. I've been making edamame hummus with it, and you can top it with a little bit of goat cheese, which is nice. And on Easter, my partner, the chef at home made scallop ceviche, and we had an avocado cream with it, and I had the Sauv Blanc, and it was really great with it. So you do a little bit of chili oil, some fresh cilantro, some citrus, some lemon in there, because you get a little bit of lemon and lime skin in this anyways. It really complements it really nice. Something else I've been making at home is Thai shrimp wraps or Thai shrimp lettuce wraps. So you can get some Boston lettuce, put any kind of seasoning in there, pickle, some red onion, avocado cream, saute your shrimp, and it's a great lunch or dinner. It's a little on the healthier side. Great with the Sauv Blanc. Takeout. So sushi is a great takeout suggestion for Sauv Blanc, and Asian cuisine, so any kind of those dishes. Thai is really great with it, and power bowls and salads right now. I know there's a few restaurants that are doing some really amazing salads and power bowls, so you can get some of those as well. And this one is $19.95, just in case any of you would like to order that. I have a question, so I just want to stop and answer a couple questions here. So why is Sauv Blanc so unique? Well, Sauv Blanc is widely planted all over the world. I think it's number 8 in the world planted. It's known for its herbaceous characteristic. It's got that green grass, tons of citrus, sometimes gooseberry, tons of acidity. And you can make a sparkling, you can make a still wine, Sauternes France, you can make a dessert wine. So it's very versatile and easy to drink. Thank you for that question. I have an assistant helping me with any questions, so please feel free to join in, ask some questions. If I don't get to them, I can email you after if you want to email me at Corinne@13thstreetwinery.com. So let's go on to our red wine. Okay, so Witty Gamay. This one is, if you are one of our Taste of 13th Street members, this was one of the bottles in your shipment that is going to be released after the 27th, so I hope you enjoy. So the Witty Gamay, carefully sorted, all the grapes, 100% stainless steel, and this is the Witty Vineyard, so single vineyard, and it's actually just surrounding the 13th Street Winery on 4th Ave. And it's one of the first plantings that we planted when the Whittys took over the 13th Street Winery. So this one is 3 grams of sugar, so it's still on the dry side. You're gonna get lots of black cherries, black raspberry. You're gonna smell a little bit of strawberry jam, some warm spice. I get a little bit of licorice note. I have to take time and enjoy the wine. I really get all those jammy flavors, the raspberry, the strawberry jam, some blackberry with this one. I also get that black pepper. I love Ontario Gamay, and it's something that I'm trying to lay down more and age more of our Gamay. So with this one, fun fact with all of our Gamays is you can actually chill them lightly, and it doesn't change what you actually get in the flavor. So we also do a little bit of longer skin contacts to give some more structure and tannins and flavor and color to the wine. But when you chill it, it actually brings a little bit more spicy note to it, a little bit more pepper, and you still get all that jammy flavor. So on a hot day or having a barbecue soon, hopefully, I know we had some spring weather, but we had a little snow, but if it gets back warm, this is definitely the one for the backyard. So some food suggestions and pairings for the Gamay. A go-to for me is cheese and charcuterie. It goes so well with all those spicy flavors in any kind of cured meats and in any kind of salty cheese and goat's cheese. Something I like to make at home is spiced Kalamata olives. So just lightly saute some olive oil, Kalamata olives. I use the ones with the pits, some orange zest, grapefruit zest, and some chilies, and just heat them up. It's magic when you pair this with the Gamay. You actually get a little bit more fruit of the wine, and the salt brings out a little bit of the like cherry, strawberry, black pepper finish, and it kind of softens the briny note in the Kalamata olive. Can be just a snack or even dinner some nights. It's a great pairing. Getting into spring, so grilled sausage or grilled salmon is really great with this. I like to put a little bit of a mustard sauce on my salmon, and you can even put a little bit, mustard and sausage goes really well together. Spring lamb, so lamb, sun-dried tomato pesto. I love making my own pestos and sauces at home, and you can make that into a nice pasta salad or a warm pasta salad. Feta is really great on top. The salt, again, is really great with the Gamay. Takeout, I recommend a little bit of, you can do any kind of Italian dishes or pizza. Pizza takeout is really great. Holds up to all the sauce, even in some chicken wings if you want to not be so healthy and get something fried. But you really don't need any food with the Gamay. It's easy drinking and light, refreshing, fun, and it's $23.95. So both are available right now if you want to do online orders, or you can do porch pickup, which is contact free. Same with our deliveries. And I think I had one more question over here. Yeah, pizza. So what pizza toppings to have with Witty Gamay? So that's a great question. Pizza you can have fun with. So we're making pizza tonight actually. So I'm having the Witty Gamay, and I have a sun-dried tomato pesto that I've made. You can just add a little bit of hard cheese, so parm. I added a little bit of parm, and I'm adding some feta and goat cheese on top of the pizza and some tomato slices. But you can oven roast cherry tomatoes if you like and dry them up that way, which is nice and refreshing. But tomato sauce, because Gamay has such high acidity that it holds up to the acidity in the tomato sauce, which is great. Goat's cheese is a great pairing. You can do any kind of spicy salami or chorizo would be really great with this. I always think of Spanish foods. So on that end of it, black olives, great add to any pizza. So have some fun with pizza, or get some really great takeout. I don't see any other questions, right? Oh yeah, sorry, I'm trying to read along as we go. So I would like to just give some suggestions since we're talking about takeout, some local restaurants that I did find out who is having some great takeout. So restaurant, 335 on the Ridge. It's in Fort Erie. They're doing a curbside takeout. A little bit in like Niagara around our area. Bolit is in St. Catharines. They're doing takeout. They have some great menu posted. Odd Bar Pizza is doing some takeout, so that's a good pairing with the Witty Gamay. I know it's one of my favorites. All their pizza. Niagara on the Lake, we have Pie Plate, Treadwell, and Backhouse. They're all doing that. Yes, I can post my food pairing suggestions, no problem. I know I rambled off a lot there. We just got our grocery delivery today, so I'm excited to mix and create some more amazing dishes. Omi Farms is someone that we get a lot of produce in the summer when we have our bistro open, and all year when we do our dinners. They're doing produce baskets, so they look amazing. So I recommend them. And we carry a lot of Maund cheese. Ruth is the winemaker and, cheesemaker, and she's doing free local deliveries all through Toronto. And they have a lot of hard and salty cheese and aged cheese right now that they're doing deliveries on. And Neek in Hamilton is another one in that area. So I'll try to keep updated with you guys on a lot of new restaurants that are coming out. And so basically get your barbecues ready, chill your wine, open your wine, get ready. And until next time, I can't wait to taste with you again. Cheers.